What's going on, YouTube? So today is the 14th, the Sunday, the 14th. We got up this morning. She filmed a workout for me. I did a whole depletion workout, just full circuit workout. So that's going to be a separate video. I wanted to do that separate video. So I'll be looking for that. I'm not sure when I'm going to post that. I'm not sure if this one is going to be up first or that one, but be looking for it. Just, going over exactly what I'm doing here in the next few days before the photo shoot. But right now it is 11:30 and we're gonna head to the grocery store because we need to get some razors because I gotta shave my whole body because of the photo shoot, because I gotta get a spray tan tomorrow morning, and then we need some food and a couple of other things supplement wise for me to carb load later on this afternoon. So that's what's going on. We travel like 10 minutes out of our way to another H-E-B because they have bags at this H-E-B. It's just so much more convenient. We come to the store to get a few things and then we end up getting the whole grocery haul. We got so many more things. That's what happens when you go to the grocery store. You just see more things to get and you just can't stop. All right, so now it's lunchtime. It is 1:15. I got some fish cooking. Just some tilapia right there. I'm gonna have about probably 5 ounces, and then I got some green beans. I'm telling you, I should have never had fresh green beans yesterday because they taste so much better than frozen, because you just put them in like the microwave and cook them and steam them for like 5 minutes and they taste so much better. Then I have some asparagus that I bought. Asparagus is great to dehydrate you. So the last like 2 days getting ready for a shoot, I like to have a lot of asparagus. So with every meal I'll have asparagus. Another thing I picked up at the grocery store, which I do every single time before a photo shoot or a contest, is I have dandelion tea. So just plain dandelion tea. I have 5 tea bags and I put it on the stove and let it sit there for a little bit, and then put it in a container, like 32 ounces of water, and then stick it in the refrigerator so it gets cold, and I sip on that throughout the day, and then I'll do that the same thing tomorrow. So I've been drinking tons of water for the past week or so, 2 gallons at least, and now today I'm going to start cutting it. So today I'm going to have a gallon and under. So everything that I'm drinking, I'm trying to keep a tally on it. So coffee, everything. I'm going to try to keep it under a gallon today. Tomorrow will be like half a gallon. And then on photo shoot day, which is Tuesday, I won't drink hardly anything throughout the day unless I'm really thirsty. Might have some coffee here and there, but for the most part try to keep it as low as possible. So that's what I do to dehydrate. I'm not really completely dehydrated, but my body thinks it's dehydrating because I'm used to having so much water that when I cut down to like a half a gallon, my body already pretty much dehydrates itself because it does not know that I'm not going to be drinking like 2 gallons a day. Another supplement I did pick up is vitamin C. I got a lot of vitamin C, so when I start carb loading later on this afternoon, I believe, I'm going to have the vitamin C with every meal. It helps absorb and kind of helps dehydrate you also. So the vitamin C is great. I'm going to be having around like 2 grams of vitamin C with every meal, with the carb meal. And let's see, another thing. I'm trying to keep my fats very low today. So my fats, I had fats this morning. I had only like 14 grams of fats through almonds. But for the rest of the day, I'm not going to have any extra other than getting it from maybe oatmeal or something that I'm getting from a carb source. But I'm trying to keep it as low as possible because if I'm going to carb load this afternoon, I want as many carbs as I can and keep everything else low at the lower end. Even protein is going to be at the lower end today. The lower end maybe around 150 grams of protein. Fats, I'm going to try to keep it below like 20 even. And then on, let's see, the carbs, I'm going to have, right now I'm calculating to try to get tomorrow around 3 grams of carbs per pound of body weight. So for me, it's going to be around 350 to 400 grams of carbs tomorrow. Today I won't get that many because I'm going to probably, if I'm going to carb load it all today, I'm going to go half a day. So maybe start around like 4 o'clock. I think we're going to go see a movie, so that's why I bought the candies. I don't know if I showed you this or not, but I love having candy. So if we go to the movie and stuff, I'm gonna be eating the candy and some low-fat popcorn that I'm gonna have to pop myself and sneak it into the movie theater, and that's gonna be awesome. So yeah, that's what's going on. All right, so now the fun begins. So I gotta shave. See, I'm not very hairy whatsoever. I'm just not a hairy person. I mean, I don't shave at all. My arms don't get hairy, my legs don't get hairy, nothing does. But when you do a spray tan, even the little bit of hair that you do have will show up in, when you get a spray tan. So I actually do have to shave everywhere just because I have like little fuzz here and there that you can't see really unless you get a spray tan. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go over my body, my arms, my legs with this little razor, just to get the top, and then it just makes it easier for when you actually had to really shave with a straight razor. So that's what I'm going to do here. This is always so bad. It's always not fun doing this, but it's part of it. So I'm going to shave tonight, and then tomorrow I go in to get the spray tan. So now it is 3:30. I gotta go back to the gym. I'm gonna do a circuit workout real quick. I'm not gonna film it because you have already seen 2 of those. So just gonna go in there, bang it out, and then this will be actually the last workout I do. And then the photo shoot. So I'm gonna go in there, bang out maybe a 30-40 minute circuit workout just in the gym downstairs. And then I'm going to start carb loading, so the fun begins. And then we're going to go see a movie. The reason I'm going right now is because we got a movie we're going to go see at like 5:15. So just got done with my circuit workout. I am now having the first bit of carbs that I've had in over a week. So this is exciting because I can now eat carbs and fill out a little bit more because I'm so depleted. But what I'm having is some oatmeal. I have this sugar-free instant oatmeal that I'm microwaving, so I'm gonna have that, and that is gonna be right at 40 carbs. And then later on at the movies at 5 o'clock, I'll bring my candy and some popcorn to snack on during the movie. So I'm excited to get this carb loading stuff on. We are headed to the movies now. Her purse is completely packed right now. All right, so
I don't think you can really appreciate how big that is.
But it is packed with popcorn. We popped a bag of popcorn because it's the low fat. That's the only kind I can have. So popped a bag in there and then have a box of candy that I'm gonna snack on through the movie. So it's gonna be a good movie. I don't care what movie it is. It's still gonna be good because I'm gonna be sitting there. I can actually eat. And Rockstar. She's actually packed Rockstars in there. So we have tons of stuff in there. Morning everyone. So today I leave out for LA around 3 o'clock. Right now it's 8 o'clock. I'm starting off my day with a bowl of oatmeal. I've not started my day with a normal bowl of oatmeal. And I can't remember how long. It's been forever. I was gonna have the instant oatmeal, the maple, but it has sodium in it, and I'm gonna keep that as low as possible. So I just made some oatmeal. And then I added some MyProtein isolate protein in there, whey isolate, and that only has like 50 milligrams of sodium, so really low in sodium. And then just add a little bit of sweetener in there. But I have to hurry up and eat this because I have to go take the car in, the Lexus, to go get an oil change at 8:30, and then I have my tanning appointment at 11. Waiting on the oil change, sitting here just relaxing, taking a long time. So after getting the oil change, I went over to Gold's Gym and jumped in the sauna for like 25 minutes just to lose as much water weight as I can. And now I have to run back home, which I'm doing right now, to jump in the shower, get a shower, and then head to go get tan. It hardly ever rains in Texas, and the one day that I need to go get a tan and flying out today, it decides it's gonna rain all day long. So this is gonna be fun because you cannot get a tan wet. I'm hoping that I can stay protected. I got all my long sleeves on, Got 2 different long sleeve shirts on, just in case. So just got back from tanning. It was so quick, it lasted only like 30 minutes. So now I'm gonna have something to eat. This will be my second meal today. I think I'm just gonna have some white potato and some tilapia just to get some protein in, and today I'm gonna have right around like 350 grams of carbs. So it's lower than yesterday. Yesterday I had right at like 450 to 500. Today I'll have somewhere in 3 to 350 because I don't want to overdo it. If I overdo it, I'll come out, you know, like bloated and stuff. So you don't want to really overdo it. So I'm gonna try to keep it on the lower end. All right. So I'm prepping my food. So when I go out of town here in just a little bit, I have to leave about an hour from now. Yeah, right at an hour. So I'm cooking some asparagus, just throwing that in the skillet, sauteing that, and then I'm going to cook a lot of tilapia. I'm going to put that all in Tupperware to bring. I'm going to eat this throughout today, all the asparagus for sure, and the tilapia today and tomorrow. The shoot is tomorrow at 1 o'clock, so I've never really done a shoot that like late in the afternoon. It's either like early in the morning or like late in the afternoon, meaning like 5 or 6 when the sun's going down. I've never done one mid afternoon. So I got all this cooking in here, and then I have steak over here already cooked that I already just stuck on the skillet, just cooked it real good. I have steak the night before a photo shoot or you know, contest or anything, and then the morning of. So I'll have like 4 ounces of steak tonight, and then have 4 ounces of steak tomorrow morning. The reason is I get a lot of fat, and the fat and stuff will fill me out a little bit more. So that's what's going on. All packed up, ready to go. So headed to the airport. These bags that I'm have, she packed them. And I'm not paying for any bags to get them checked. So they weigh so much. Oh my gosh, they weigh so much. So this is gonna be fun walking around the airport with these things. And it is pouring down rain. Oh my gosh, not good.
Please. This is for Southwest Flight 2370.
Made it to California, so just landed a minute ago. I've never been to this airport. This is Orange County. Normally I fly into LAX, so a different airport, but we are here. So now just waiting for my Uber to come pick me up, and we'll head to the hotel. Home sweet home, or at least for like 2 days. So I'm staying at an extended stay because they have a full kitchen and, you know, refrigerator and everything, so that will be nice. Small little place here, but it's nice and cozy. The air conditioner works. That's what I care about for sure. So I'm just gonna pack all my food, put it all in the refrigerator, and then edit some videos, because I did bring my laptop so I can actually edit some videos and stuff, get those all up for y'all. And that's what I'm gonna do. And then I'm gonna take a shower, because as you can see, this tan is like super dark. So I'm gonna take a shower and rinse off, you know, like the nastiness, and then relax the rest of the night. Oh my gosh, I laid down and passed out for about 2 hours. So now it's 7:30. In my time zone, it is like 10:30, so we're 3 hours different. I've been laying here listening to Food Network. So I'm having my last meal of the night. I'm having like 4 ounces of steak. That's just a flat steak that I cooked at the house. Having that, and then having a popcorn bowl, the low fat, and then heading to bed and just sleeping the rest of the night.